This is Black MGTOW. Welcome to my channel. If you're a new person that's coming to my channel, if you found this video somehow, definitely subscribe, leave your comments under this video. Let me know what you think. This is my first video other than my introduction, and today I want to get into the topic of how monogamy is a flawed concept, that men should not, I repeat, men should not follow the principles of monogamy. Now, why do I say that? Why would I say that monogamy is a flawed concept when we live in a society that's seemingly dominated by monogamy? You see everybody, they're in this committed relationship. But I want to get to the premise and really break it down as to why monogamy is flawed. Monogamy is flawed because it is centered around the premise of your minds. I own you. You get married, the woman gets your last name, everything is legally binding to you two. So you feel like you own that person, but what you don't realize is that as humans, we are inherently flawed. And women, they are definitely inherently flawed. So you are putting your livelihood, your financial future, your everything in the hands of another human being who may or may not have good intentions with you. That sounds like a bad deal. You put your money into shit that's always going to be there. If I buy some property, that shit's going to always be there unless I want it to get tore down. I could buy a restaurant. That shit's always going to be mine until I say so. It's not. But a woman, that bitch could wake up one day and say, fuck you. And then you're all discombobulated because you done built your whole fucking life and your livelihood around this one person. And that is delusional. I'm gonna be real. Most men are delusional. Most men think they're so amazing that nothing can happen to them, that no woman would ever turn them down. They're this guy. It doesn't matter how much money you make, how good you look, and whatever, how big your dick is. None of that shit matters because anybody can get left. Anybody can get fucked over. There is no person in this world that's not susceptible to this. Everybody's susceptible to being fucked over, man. But men, we build this ego force, this big ego wall, and we say nothing is going to penetrate this ego. Nothing can change this. But in reality, man, anything goes, man. Any given Sunday, anything is possible, man. So I just really feel like monogamy as a concept is flawed because we got all these people out here that's saying, oh, I love you, but motherfucker, how many motherfuckers have you told you loved them in your whole life? A lot. And I could be real with you. I didn't love most of the motherfuckers I said I love you to. I felt like I was saying it more out of to get that emotional reaction. And because as humans, we crave compassion. We crave that belonging to others because we are a social group. We are social animals. So if we don't get that love and that support and that acceptance, then we got all these issues of depression and feelings of not belonging, and that's something that's not positive and that could be detrimental to you. And society uses this, women use this against men. They make you feel bad if you're alone. They make you feel bad because you're not centering your life around no bitch. But my thing is, my goals and my ambitions will always, I repeat, will always be more important than a bitch. Most men can't admit this. They know this, but they can't admit it because they feel like their whole life has been built up to the point of where they should be ready to be married to a bitch or ready to commit themselves wholeheartedly. I say fuck that shit. I'm not with it. I'm not agreeing with it. I'm not living my life in that manner. I have no purpose to. I have no reason to. Because it's asinine and it's delusional, which most people are in this world. They are asinine and delusional people to think that you really own somebody. You never own somebody, bro. It's just your turn. I repeat, you never own that person. It is just your turn. You should take that and be happy with it. You shouldn't be mad because a bitch don't want to be tied down to you. Because as humans, we were not set up for monogamy. We are set up for procreation, Fucking is not supposed to be something done for amusement. Fucking is done for procreation. Which is why all of these, what they say is supposed to be fail-safe methods of protection. How the fuck they still failing? Because this shit is not set up for us to just be fucking willy-nilly for the recreational pleasure of it. No, sex is supposed to be for making babies, my nigga. If you are out here fucking random bitches because you bored or you feel like that's going to increase your social clout, you are a fool. You are a foolish man. You need to rethink your actions. You need to sit and really think, why am I doing this? You're letting your body control you. You are a weak man because you allow your body, you succumb to the desires of the flesh. That shit is not important, my nigga. It's not. Once you give more prioritization to things in your life that's going to bear you more fruits, you'll realize that your labor is more worth it. You realize that the shit that you're doing is more worth it than if you was to do all this shit for a girl or for, for a wife. It's not important, man. Monogamy is a flawed concept because it gives you this false sense of ownership. You don't really own that person. You can say all this shit on social media. You can blast it out to the world. This is my girl. But it's only for that momentary pleasure in time. That shit's not forever, man. I learned that when I was younger. Nothing is forever, man. Shit is always liable to change at any point in time. Once you accept this, man, you don't get caught into the matrix. You don't get caught up in the matrix like you used to. You don't try to own people. You just enjoy the good vibes and good moments that come into your life. And you take it for face value. You're not so caught up in what's going down 5 years from now. The only things that should be looked at in that manner are your goals and what you plan to accomplish in life. But you should look at a female the same way as you look at playing a fucking video game or, doing something that's leisure. Leisure activities should not be a focal point in your life. Leisure activities are what the name entitles, leisure. Shit you do in your leisure, in your free time. So in your free time, hit that bitch up. Slide in that DMs with the motherfucking... Because I know damn well I'll be sliding the DMs like a motherfucking... Like I'm skiing out this bitch. I'm I'm going in. Goddamn skirt. I'm jumping. Straight like that. Because I don't feel the need to play games with a bitch. I tell them straight up. Look, I'm just trying to fuck. I'm not with that monogamy shit. I'm not with that commitment. I ain't trying to tie you down. I don't got no rope, bitch. I don't got no rope. I ain't trying to tie you down. Know what I mean? I'm just trying to do me, get my money right, get my mind right, be on my MGTOW shit. That's just how I roll. Of course, most females not going to like that because they're going to size you up and see, oh, he's not a simp. I can't take advantage of him. This is a key way to communicate with them because this separates the bullshit and it separates the ones that are going to give you what you want. You're going to separate the ones that are going to flake and just mindsets are basically, take advantage of this dude. Get what I want out of this dude, not give him what I want. Fuck that shit. Life is a negotiation. And if you're not getting what you want, the best negotiation tactic is a person who's not scared to walk away from the table. If you're not scared to walk away from the table, you're not sitting in fear. You're not living in fear. You're living in reality. You're living in reality because you know it's always another motherfucker out there in the world that can give you what you want. So you're not going to stress over the motherfucker that's not providing you the things that you want in your life. Nobody has the ability to take shit from you. You give people the ability to take shit away from you. And that is why I say monogamy is a flawed concept. It's not conducive to the modern society because these females are damaged, man. This Western society is damaged. And more men are waking up to this every day. And as MGTOW, we need to progress past these women-centered topics because little do we know we're promoting the Jana-centric society, the more we talk about these bitches. We keep giving them this attention, and it's only going to get worse, which is why my video content is going to be varied. I'm only starting off with females because this is the main hang up that most dudes can't get past with MGTOW, because they get so caught up in the anger phase and swallowing the red pill that they don't get to the next step, which is self-actualization, realizing yourself and the world around you. I'm gonna get really in depth on this shit, man. This channel is going to be a lot of good shit, man. It's a lot of good shit that's gonna be on this channel. I just want to say, man, MGTOW is amazing. It's really changed my life, man. And I hopefully my videos can change somebody's life for the better. Motivate somebody to do some shit they never thought they could do. Get over that bitch you thought you was going to spend your whole life with. This is what these videos are going to do, man. And this shit is very therapeutic, man. Very therapeutic. And I would suggest anybody in my comment section, you know, in this video, explain why do you think monogamy is a flawed concept. You know what I mean? Explain to me, what's the results of you being monogamous? Do you think this has led to positive results or negative? So I want y'all to sound off in the comment section. You know, subscribe. This is Black MGTOW, man. This is the movement. And like I said in my last video, I want a better life. Fuck having a wife. And that is the motto for Black MGTOW. All right, this is your boy Black MGTOW. I'm out.